Chapter 13. Light, Sound and Force. Learning objectives: light, sound, force. Light. To see things around us, we need light. The natural and ultimate source of light on the earth is the sun. We get the light of the sun with the sunrise, and it becomes dark after sunset. The part of the earth facing the sun has daytime. The part of the earth away from the sun does not get light and it has darkness. It is called night. Sources of light. During daytime, we get light from the sun. The sun is the natural source of light. At night, we use candles, torches, bulbs, lamps, tube lights, etc. to get light. These are man-made or artificial sources of light. The objects that give us light are called luminous objects. The sun, a burning candle, a glowing bulb, and a glowing tube light are some luminous objects. The objects that do not have light of their own are called non-luminous objects. For example, school bag, table, background, etc. Shadows. Light travels in a straight line called rays. When something comes in the way of light, a shadow is formed. The dark shape of an object made on a surface is called a shadow. A shadow is formed when an opaque object comes in the path of light. Features of shadow are: a shadow is always formed on the opposite side of the sources of light. A shadow becomes shorter as the object moves away from the source of light. A shadow is always black. It does not have any color in it. Sound. How do you come to know that your class is over? We hear different sounds around us, like the ringing of school bell, the breaking of glass, the blowing of horns, the rustling of leaves, and the shouting of people. Sound is produced only when an object vibrates. The sound-producing organ in human is called larynx. It is placed in the throat. When we speak, air passes through the larynx. This air vibrates vocal cords of the larynx and sound is produced. Fact time. Sound travels through air. If you shout on the moon, nobody can hear you because there is no air on the moon. Some sounds irritate us. They are unpleasant to hear. Such sounds are called noise. The sounds of heavy traffic, horns, loudspeakers, burning crackers, and people shouting together create noise pollution. Noise pollution is harmful to our health. We must try to avoid noise. We should follow some good habits like speaking softly and listening to music and watching television at low volume to avoid noise. Some sounds make us feel good. They are soft and pleasant to hear. Such sounds are called pleasant sounds. Soft music helps in reducing stress. Force. In everyday life, we push or pull things to move them. A push or pull is called force. Force helps us to do many things. Force can move an object. Force can stop a moving object. Force can change the shape of an object. Science Connect. Friction is a special force that slows down movements. So, when you push or pull an object to move it, the force of the push or pull should be greater than the force of friction. When friction is very less, things slide. When it is more, things don't move. If there was no friction, we would not be able to walk. We would keep slipping off. Keywords: luminous objects, objects that give us light; non-luminous objects, objects that do not have light of their own; shadow, dark shape of an object made on a surface, force, a push or a pull. At a glance, light, sources, shadow, sources, natural source, sun, artificial source, candle, torch, bulb, lamp, tube light, non-luminous objects that do not give light, shadow, dark shape of an object made on a surface, luminous objects that give light, types of sound, noise creates pollution, music, soft and pleasant sound, force, a push or a pull, helps us to do many things, move objects, can change shape of an object,